Ron, this is a little off beat, but I think you had mentioned earlier in the season that you would plan at some point in July to announce if you was donating part of your salary. Is that something that's still
Oh, well,
planned or work?
no, yeah, we still, it's a little bit, I can't really talk about it too much because we don't know what's happening with everything that's going on right now. So, but yeah, we're gonna we'll figure out what's going on with basketball. All right, I don't want to get fined, so I can't. Figure out what's going on with basketball, and then figure out how much of the salary we're going to donate next year
Ron,
to
how
some
embarrassing-
causes.
I'm sorry.
No, you good?
How embarrassing is the way you exited this season as a team and dealing with Phil's likely last game?
Let me see. I mean, you can look at it. You can look at it like 'cause Muhammad Ali is one of the greatest ever. And he lost his last fight. You get fighters like Manny Pacquiao who lost first fight to Eric Morales, then he wins the second one and wins the third one. And first, I'm proud of Luke, Powell, Lamar, Fisher, Kobe, and Gasol. They did what not many people have done. They went to the championship 3 years in a row. We went out like warriors, but people don't understand because you gotta really pay attention to the game. We had 6 people play 82 games, which probably should have sat some games. We was ready to fight, but I think our legs was gone. They played almost 400 something games in the last 3 years. A lot of the guys that's winning now, the rookies, they was home in April. They go home in April for the last couple years. And a lot of teams that's still in it, even the veterans, they wasn't making it as far as the Lakers was. So once again, I'm proud, of those 6 guys I just mentioned. They're only 31, 32. And I can count how many people, great players, still won championships at the age 34, 35, 33 years old. Jordan, maybe Robert, name could be mentioned in there. Still winning championships at an older age, So, this year was unfortunate, but I'd be more than happy to go to battle with these guys again.
Ron, besides legs, you talked about fatigue. Is there anything else that you believe that contributed to the early exit?
I'm more just proud of the guys. They went to the finals 3 years in a row. I'm not going to speak for myself, but as a team, when you think about what they've done, went to the finals 3 years in a row and still young. Kobe did it twice. He went to the finals 3 times in a row twice. And I'm sure he'll be there again. So when you think about, the future is the only reason to be happy, to be excited, to be motivated. Dallas, everybody wanted to beat the Lakers, And sometimes teams come into LA and they don't have a worry on their mind. They come in LA and they feel free. They have nothing to lose. So we lose to teams like Cleveland and Minnesota. They have nothing to lose. They come in here and beat us. And then you get an actual good team that's playing with nothing to lose. And everybody wanted to beat the Lakers. It was tough. It was tough, and they swept us. And just gonna come back stronger,
Ron, you talked a lot about just the basketball mileage and this team has gone through, but certain parts of the season you'd also talked about just how the work ethic wasn't always consistent. Was there a struggle in balancing that in terms of intensity, but also just knowing the pace you guys needed to do?
Yeah, like once again, I'm gonna start with I'm proud of the guys again. You know, because what they've done, they did what teams and even coach, and, you know, they did what people only dream of. You know, getting to the finals and winning. They did what people can only dream of. So when I think about that, you know, I can't really, you know, like critique what happened this year. I can only find not excuses, but I can only find reasons, you know, on why they're great. These guys, you know, it's a great group, and you know, I don't think you've seen the last of the Lakers. You know, I don't think you've seen the last of the Lakers.
Andrew said the biggest difference between last season's success and this year was the lack of intensity in practice. He thought it caught up to the team. Do you agree with that? And do you feel like that was another factor you thought that led to the outcome?
Well, I don't like to make excuses, you know. And if I was, you know, to say that was the reason we lost, or this, then that's an excuse. We got swept. You know what I'm saying? We got swept. And that's what happened at the end of the day. You know. So I think it's best if I don't point the finger at myself, I'm definitely not gonna, you know, include anybody or any we on why we lost. You know, when I first came here, I told you if we don't win, blame me. Don't blame nobody else. Don't blame no other situations. You blame me. And we won, so I look like a genius. You know. But if we would have lost, I could imagine everybody that would have pointed the finger. Even during this playoffs last year, you know, the fans and sometimes media and close people was against me, you know, and I'm okay with that. And
How much regret do you have just about getting kicked out of game 2 and the suspension for?
I mean, what you gonna do? You got a guy, he's 5'2". You know, I extend as much as I could extend, and he's straight up like a broomstick, straight up, and his face was in my palm. You know, and when it happened, I'm like, oh boy, are you all right, young fella? And then I was ejected, so I wasn't at that time. There was no reason for me to talk to the refs, or no reason for me to worry about what happened. I just go to the locker room and let's win the next game. That was it. All I was focused on was winning the next game. So, as you can see, I just walked off the court. But it was unfortunate ejection and suspension. You know, it wasn't right. It wasn't right. It should not have happened.
You don't feel it was warranted, or?
You know, I don't like to dwell on things too much, but just, you know, it shouldn't have happened. You know, it shouldn't have happened. You know.
Well, you shouldn't have hit him, or they shouldn't have suspended him.
I don't know what you're talking about. But it wasn't, you know, reaching out for a foul, and the guy's 5'2". You know, I'm reaching down. There's only so much more down I can go. You know, and his face was right in my hand. It was very unfortunate. It was very unfortunate. I don't. Whatever happened, it was unfortunate. You know, it was uncalled for. It was uncalled for. You know, but that wasn't, you know, the reason why we lost.
Was that brought up at all in your discussion with Mitch?
I don't want to talk about what we talk about unless he tells you. Yeah.
Last year you talked about the criticism you got during the playoffs and people were receiving the points finger. You weren't playing well. How'd you feel that Powell handled the criticism he took during the playoffs and, you know, getting booed at Staples Center?
He got booed?
Yeah, the team got booed.
Oh. You know what? I support Powell. All right, let's say that first. And I didn't speak to him yet, but I read some comments. So I don't know. I don't know how true it was. 'Cause y'all can type and y'all can put quotes and act like he said it. So I don't know if he actually said certain things, but if certain things he said was true. You know, he was. You know, he's disappointed in himself, probably. But you know, I would bet that he's gonna come back strong. You know, so whatever happened, however he played, you know, I would bet that he's gonna come back strong. You know, so he'll be okay. You know, I support him. You know, through bad, I support him through good.
What do you think this team needs to be able to win a championship next year?
I think this sweep helped. I think this helped.
Like kicking the pants?
Yeah, I think it's humbling. You know, I think it helped us to move in the right direction, get that hunger back. You know, get that hunger back.
Would you get there with the same group? When you think about chemistry and relationships and dynamics, complicated sometimes, but no changes were made from this group to get back to that level?
Yeah, it's easy. We could do it. It's easy after we put in the hard work. We could do it. You know, he still got a young pal. I think he's 30. Andrew's 23. Kobe will be 32. Or 33. I'll be 32. Shannon's still young. Got Steve and Matt. They had a whole year in the triangle. Lamar's still moving pretty well. You know, we did have some great veterans this year too. Fish is as many people, you know, talk about Fish and just count him out. Definitely wasn't a reason why we lost. He's in great shape. You know, he's, you know, pays attention to detail. You know, really made a mistake in the playoffs this year. But yeah, we can't really see it. You know, can't really see it. You know how perfect he played. You can only see the mistakes. You know, Fish did great.
Time for two more, guys.
How would you,
Mike, and go ahead. You guys are the last two.
how would you assess your season this year personally? There were definitely ups and downs and stuff.
You know, I think the playoffs I played good. You know, I started out playing well. My defense was pretty good. You know, I played a good role. You know, I mean, I showed I could score the ball, but it's just not my role. You know, on this team, it's a sacrifice. But I came here, I sacrificed. You know, sacrifice money, and I sacrifice scoring. And that's what you see. It is what it is. I can play any role. You know. I was looking at my chops when I seen Marion and Stojakovic on me. I would have loved to give those guys, you know, 30. Would have been real easy, but it's not my role.
Mark, what's your plan this offseason in terms of things you plan to work on and this other?
Stay in the gym. I stay in the gym all year round. Once I leave here, we're going right out the doors and go right to the gym. We're going to get started. That's exciting to have something to shoot for.
Just last thing, you played for a lot of coaches in your career. How would you reflect on 2 years with Phil Jackson? How it went for you up and down and just overall?
You know, it was fun. You know, we had a chance. I thought he's a team coach. You know what? Nothing more you can ask for. When you're coaching 15 guys, you know, and your number one priority, you know, is the 15 guys. I thought he did a good job of stressing to us to play together, but we didn't execute. We didn't execute his vision. You know, we didn't execute his vision, you know, this year.